Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2024 Nissan Pathfinder SV in the color black. Let's take a look. So starting out underneath the hood, we have a 3.5 liter V6 engine, automatic transmission with paddle shifter options, gets up to 284 horsepower, 259 pound-foot of torque. Up front you've got LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. You'll also find parking sensors on either side there. And underneath that front logo is a front-facing camera. As you move along to the side here, you've got your alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring. You have your camera on the bottom to contribute to surround view. As you move back, you do have the sun blinds on the tops of all of the windows. Tinted out windows all throughout the back, and up top are black roof rails. Taking a look along the back, on the bumper, you have your backup parking sensors. We have the SV trim level badge on the right hand side and that Pathfinder logo across the back. Then to open up your hatch here, simply reach into this little cubby space, press the button, and it will open up. Inside here, you see that you have both second and third row seating available. Both of these are able to be laid down flat, such as this seat here, to extend your cargo space way forward into the cab. Even with all of the seats up, we still have a good amount of storage in the back. And we also have the Nissan branded rubber mat lining here. Much easier to remove and clean this than using the normal carpet lining in the backs of most units. It also helps protect the vehicle from any damage from your cargo and protect your cargo from damage from the vehicle. Your third row occupants do have access to cup holder spaces back here. And if you're looking for additional storage space, simply locate this little tab, lift it up. Everything you need will be stored right underneath. And to close up your space here, you can reach up to the electronic button. You also have the option to lock it when closing. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So inside here, your internal upholstery is a black cloth that has texturing and white stitching. Passengers have access to the folding down armrest / cup holder here. Easily folds down or a way to increase your seating space. On the sides of the seats is where you have access to folding it down. This will simply allow the seat to lay down flat. Button over here, if you give that a press, it will electronically scoot forward, so you have access to your third row seating. Then simply scoot your seat back into its starting position. Overhead, everybody has a great view of the panoramic moonroof. On the back of your front passenger and front driver's seats is pouch storage. Then on the back of the console is an independent air conditioning system. Everybody in the back can control their own temperature, or it can be controlled from up front. We also have charger options back here, and we have the rubber mat lining throughout the unit. Storage inside your rear doors there. Then if you take a look at any of the handles, you'll notice triple lines in the outside corner. This indicates keyless entry, so if you have your key fob on your person, you can approach any one of the 4 doors. Simply tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside the driver's door, power windows for front and back, your window lock, side mirror controls, and your electronic locking system. Front driver's seat is electronically adjustable, back, front, up, down, lumbar supports. Then you have your hood release latch just tucked around the corner on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. Up here is dash brightness, steering wheel controls, and your power trunk release. Hop up here and take a look at the steering wheel. Left-hand side here, you've got your volume control. Then you have controls for your dash display, tune scrolling for your radio. On the right-hand side is where you have your hands-free communication and then adaptive cruise control. Up top, you also have your paddle shifters here. Then in the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you access much of your information about your daily driving experience. You can swipe along to see some of your different options, including some of your stereo. Then you have the settings on the right, information, all of your connectivity for your phone and Wi-Fi or USB, and then the audio, which is AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, and optional USB adapters. The Bluetooth comes with both Bluetooth, or the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Then, going back on the bottom left-hand side, you also have controls for both day and night screen displays. Right-hand side is where you have your camera. So if you give that a press, it'll scroll through one more time, changes the direction. Third time's a charm, and then back to your infotainment. Left hand side is volume, right hand side is tune scroll, underneath is your four ways, to the left is your push start ignition. Then in the bottom here is your climate control center. As we said, there is options to control all of your rear, and then you also have your heated leather steering wheel control on here, and 3 variant levels for both driver and passenger front seat heating. And we have 2 different options for front heating. You can either have it synced up like it is now, so that everybody's getting the same temperature, or you're able to turn this off, and then you can use these independently. Underneath, you have your storage spaces with your 12-volt and charger options to the right. Gear shift, all of your storage spaces and cup holders, parking brake, and then all of your different driving modes as well as your towing. Behind that is your console space. Then on the right hand side of your dash, you have built-in storage along the entire length. Overhead on your rearview mirror, you have these controls with 1, 2, or 3 dots. Those are garage door openers. Above that, sunglasses compartment. You have your SOS button, overhead lighting controls. You have your controls for your panoramic moonroof up here as well. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2024 Nissan Pathfinder SV in the color black. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.